Mr. Scheer, thanks so much for being with me today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
So give me your assessment. How's the government doing so far in managing the response to COVID-19?
Well, look, first and foremost, I want to acknowledge that these are unprecedented times and are challenging times for all different levels of government of all different political stripes. We certainly had questions early on as to the initial reaction when other countries around the world were restricting air travel from countries that had experienced spikes in cases. Our government said that there was no need to do that, only to change its position just a few days later. We've got some concerns about some of the ability to procure large amounts of medical equipment. But as it relates to the recent announcements, we want to make sure that the assistance that Canadians need, that people have been laid off or who have experienced a catastrophic drop in income or revenue for small businesses, get the support they need. So we're working in a constructive manner to make sure that nobody falls through the cracks and that the government has a response that really does capture all Canadians who are affected by this.
Well, it seems to me that we need to have an idea of what the capacity of our emergency rooms are to deal with this, the number of ICU beds and the number of ventilators. Why won't the government give that information? Are you able to tell us?
Well, I can't tell you why they won't give it to us. We've had our shadow ministers on calls with their counterparts, and these are the types of things that I think Canadians would like to know, so they have some confidence in the system. So when you hear some of the percentages around how many people who contract the disease will need to be in intensive care or indeed on ventilators, it's important for the government to be able to show Canadians there's a plan in place. We're getting more. We've got a method to get them to areas that might experience a spike or not. And that's why, while we have been supportive of giving the government some emergency ability to get help out the door, we are not going to forget about the accountability piece and to make sure that there's an ability for members of Parliament to ask questions and to get answers on behalf of Canadians.
Well, there was a study in 2015, so I finally found a report from the Toronto Star, and they did a 2015 study of 286 hospitals, found there were 3,170 intensive care beds in Canada and 4,982 mechanical ventilators. That seems to imply that we can only handle a surge of about 5,000 critically ill patients. That doesn't sound like enough to me.
Well, again, the most important thing I think in this stage, while we've got Canadians on board with things like social distancing and closing restaurants and not getting together, I think it's important for the government to very quickly be able to show how they're going to compensate for that. Nobody wants to be an alarmist. Nobody wants to stoke fears or get people worried about things that may or may not happen. But I think it's legitimate to say, when we look at other countries that have similar types of economies and similar types of healthcare systems get overwhelmed, as was the case, it seems, in Italy. We want to make sure that before we experience that type of thing here, we're doing everything humanly possible to build up our capacity just in case.
Well, and there's some countries managing it better than others, and I'm questioning what we can learn from them. Look at Germany, almost 20,000 cases, only 53 deaths, but you know what? They've got 3 times as many ventilators as we have on a per capita basis, and they ordered 10,000 more. Are we going to be able to procure enough of this equipment now that the world demand is so high?
Well, and that's the thing, early movement on this is so key, because when every country is trying to find suppliers and contractors to build up their capacity for things like ventilators, Canada is going to be competing with everyone else. And if we're late to the game, it could mean the difference between getting an extra few hundred or not. And that's why, last week we were, and even before that, we were asking questions like this, like, what is the plan? Are there suppliers in place? Is there a procurement plan to get these as early as possible, as quickly as possible? If we don't need them, we can always provide them to countries who do end up needing them. But for heaven's sake, we should, have that kind of forward thinking. And again, we're trying to be cooperative. We're not trying to focus on partisan differences here. But it is appropriate for opposition parties to, find out why why decisions were made not to do some of these things. I go back to the example of restricting air travel. We had a huge spike in cases from Italy last week and 2 weeks before. We were asking questions in the House as to why we wouldn't at least restrict travel from those countries. And Justin Trudeau in the House of Commons said restricting air travel and closing the borders is not an effective way to combat the spread of this. And then just 48 hours later, they were bringing in exactly those type of border controls and airport controls. So I'm not sure if it's a case of officials at the department making decisions that the government's not questioning, or what's going on behind the scenes. But these are the types of things that we believe Canadians want answers on.
I think you're right. And Taiwan makes the exact case that you're making. 24 million population, right beside China. They've only had 135 total cases and only 2 total deaths, and they closed the borders immediately when the outbreak happened. So I think that validates your point. One more I wanted to ask, though, because I'm looking at the countries that seem to be managing this better than us, and South Korea is another example for 2 reasons. They've got massive amounts of testing. They've got drive-through testing. How do you feel about the government's doing here on the amount of testing?
Well, again, recognizing the challenge on this, and also recognizing that we do have provincial oversight and delivery of healthcare services. So the federal government can mandate or dictate some things, but to a large degree, a lot of these early decisions are being made by provincial governments, and that's something we might want to look at on a go-forward basis to say, okay, well, when we learn best practices, when we see other countries doing things, what's the best way to make sure that everyone in Canada is following the same type of process? So early screening. We hear anecdotes about people who are presenting with symptoms being told to come back if they get worse without getting a test. That kind of does contradict some of the advice that we've heard from public health officials around the world, where testing is so important, because if you do find out early that you do have the virus, you can then kind of trace your steps back and say, okay, well, who was I in contact with the last 3 days, and we can notify them, and everyone someone was in contact with can take steps and self-isolate and things like that. So if we truly want to get this social distancing and self-isolation done properly, we need to know exactly who needs to be exercising an even greater degree of caution and an even greater degree of distancing from other people.
All right. I interviewed a doc yesterday who was looking at South Korea as another example. 10,000 cases. They only have 94 deaths. And right now they only have 59 people in serious critical condition. Back in February, they worked out treatment guidelines for coronavirus. If you were old and had an existing condition, they treated you immediately with antiviral drugs, an anti-malarial drug, and an HIV drug. The United States just announced that they're going to speed the way through to allow for chloroquine, which is an antiviral drug. I haven't heard anyone talking about this in Canada yet. Is this on anyone's radar screen, that this might be the way to limit the severity of cases when they do present at hospitals?
Well, I have not been briefed on that type of thing. I don't know if that is something that the government is contemplating. It's certainly a legitimate question to be asking, and again, in a spirit of trying to be cooperative, we still have to be able to ask these types of questions and say, what is Canada leading on these days? Like, what is it that we're doing first that every other country says, hey, that's working, we're going to do some more of that, or we're going to do that thing here? It seems like we're taking our lead from other countries. We do have a great deal of expertise and a great deal of medical capacity here. I'd like to. One of the things I'll be asking next week when the House does come back to consider some of these emergency responses is, where are we in all of this? Are we going to wait and see what other countries do? Is that going to be our approach the entire way through this? If that's the case, I think the government needs to be honest about that. But I think Canadians would like to see a little bit more leadership on some of the things we can do on the early end. Just another example. Last week we had the public safety minister saying that people who are returning to Canada from other countries would face additional screening at airports. And then on social media, so many people were tweeting out pictures of lineups at immigration where people are standing shoulder to shoulder and no hand sanitizer in sight, no extra information being given. So, it took a long time for what the minister said was going to happen to actually start being put in place at airports. And it seems to be, all the evidence indicates that the quicker you can contain the spread of this thing, the better off your whole system is to accommodate for it. So we do need to be quicker on the uptake on these measures.
How do we get out of this? Like, what are you looking for as a measure for, okay, we passed the hump, we're now into containment and management, we can manage this just like any other virus that we've managed in the past? What are the things you're looking for to start encouraging the government to go in that direction so that we can unwind some of the measures that have been taken to restrict businesses and get the economy moving again?
Yeah, well, and that is, of course, a critical point. We're all concerned first and foremost with people's health and well-being and the ability of Canadians to be safe and healthy throughout this crisis. The second piece of that is on the economic side. And, it's important to remember that we went into this crisis with a reduced fiscal capacity to respond to any challenge to our economy. We had massive amounts of deficits and billions of dollars added to the debt. So our ability to respond to this is going to be affected by the massive deficits that have been run before this. Obviously, in terms of a successful outbreak, the minimizing the number of deaths and the number of acute cases is going to be very important. And then what we're looking for is targeted and time-sensitive measures to provide assistance to Canadians. We've got a situation where the government has told businesses not to operate. People are losing their jobs because of public health instructions. I believe that's a legitimate time for the government to step in and provide assistance to people who have been affected by that. We're going to be calling on the government to do that, to make sure no one falls through the cracks. We know in Alberta this could not be coming at a worse time. We've already seen 5 years plus of real economic hardship. So we're going to be looking for some targeted measures there that take into account that Alberta was going into this in a position that was already very, very difficult for so many people. And we also want to see, to make sure that this isn't an expansion of government programs or the state. We don't want to see legions and legions of new public servants hired to implement program spending. We want to see relief provided directly to Canadians with as little red tape as possible, so that when the crisis is over, we don't have a dozen or so new government departments that exist for the next 50 years. We just want to get help to people that need it, and then get back to normal.
Mr. Scheer, I know you've got to go. Thanks so much for spending some time with us today.
Thank you very much.